Hello, this is Shawn Kenney, and I'm back playing a little bit more StarMade, and I decided to give you a little bit of a view of what I was doing for my ship design. I have the real basics of a base started on this ice planet, and I thought I'd better get a little ship put together that can try and take out some pirates, so maybe we can find some recipes and start manufacturing parts for a bigger ship. And so what I'm starting with is just laying out my power core. I don't want it to be a very large ship, but maybe like a small corvette or frigate or something like that. So here I'm sort of just getting an idea of the basic core design that I want to use. Still using the same sort of 3-axis power generator that I've used in previous videos. And this just sort of me getting that started out, and then I just sort of make a nested power generator inside, just progressively getting smaller and smaller until I can't put any more in. And then I just try and find more spaces that I can fit more of these the power generators in. I don't want to get too large. I want this to be a fairly small, maneuverable, and fast craft to just for running about and seeing what's around us, taking out the odd pirate, maybe get us some recipes so we can really start manufacturing. On the base side, what I want to do ultimately is get some planetary defense cannons, I think, and just trying to think of ways of doing it and seeing if I can maybe try and make some Hoth-style ion cannons, or if that's going to work or not. I don't know if I'll get it quite entirely spherical cannons or not. That does take a lot of work trying to make spheres and circles in this game. I sort of have to keep referring to a wiki and making sure you get all the blocks in the right place, but I think I'll start experimenting around with that. Some people have suggested that you can add shields to the planets. Wasn't aware of that. I think I tried that at one point, although maybe that's changed in a recent build. I'm not aware, so I think in some future videos I'm gonna try that out, try experimenting whether we can actually shield a planet with shield blocks or not. Right now I just have them sort of all on the base itself, so that it's just the base that's protected. But here is just sort of boxing in the power generators that I have. I stuffed what shield generators I did have into the spaces in between. Only had a few thrusters, so I'm going to have to make a quick visit to the store once we get the basics of the ship done and pick up some more thruster blocks. I want it to be able to move. So I was just sort of setting up what kind of cannons I wanted. It's pretty much going to be all generators and cannons. That's pretty much it. So I was going to try playing around with the symmetry tool and use that to put it on, and then it didn't quite work. For some reason it didn't want to orient around. So I made a platform, so it made it a little easier. Unfortunately, I ended up forgetting to click on the actual antimatter cannons, so I put a bunch of gray blocks. So I ended up with a nice dual cannon design that doesn't overload our power system. So here I'm just boxing in a small little cabin that we can have some space for crates or whatever. Don't really need a large, spacious ship at this point. We just want something to start hunting pirates with. So I'm just starting to frame it up. Doesn't look like too much. Part of the reason I'm not getting too fancy with it at this point is I want to be able to sort of strip the sides off and fill the shield generators back in once I get more. Or I'm able to manufacture more. So I just wanted to go with a pretty basic ship that I can easily strip down from the outside hull and just get back working on the inner guts. And I think if we get a few pirates and some loot, we'll be able to just keep redesigning it and improving it, I figure, as we go along. But for now, this is just a little frigate to get us started. So I was also playing around with the hanging lights. Seems to be a new part in here. They don't really... I find one thing about the lighting sources in the game so far is they don't really extend very far. And in particular with those hanging lights, they don't really illuminate much space, so I end up just going with a couple Plex lights that I have there. See, I tried those hanging lights, and it was just anything even close to it really wasn't getting illuminated, so just going with the old standbys then. And so that's just the basics of the ship design that I made to get us started. Somewhat combat worthy, I'm hoping. And next time I'm going to go look for some trouble, find some pirates. So thanks for watching. So long for now.